A few days ago, I made a starter guide to the new Skyblock seed in 1.4.5, so in this video, I will be showing you an intermediate guide, guiding you all the way to Wall of Flesh. In this video, I'll assume you've completed everything mentioned in the first video and have some basic knowledge to Terraria. So you've already got an underground or cavern layer farm, water, a jungle biome, and a few NPCs. In this video I'll show you how to get the shimmer, mushroom biome, desert biome, snow biome, and a corruption biome. The first thing I'll show you how to unlock is the shimmer. The shimmer will unlock you all of those other biomes. The shimmer doesn't seem to be on every seed combination with Skyblock, but this video is mainly covering the default one. You want to simply start bridging to the left or right side of your world. The shimmer will be somewhere between you and one of the edges of the world. This will take a while, but an item that will help you are the brand new roller skate items, which let you basically AFK placing blocks since they move at the perfect speed to place blocks. These skates are sold commonly from the Skeleton merchant. Now that you have the shimmer, you can get two more biomes easily. First is the mushroom biome. This one's the easiest. You can either shimmer jungle seeds or just get mushroom seeds from slimes. Now you can plant these seeds on mud to make a biome. The next biome is the desert. This is much harder to get. You'll have to first duplicate a ton of water. Now put that water in buckets and shimmer them to turn it into lava. Now combine that water and lava and collect all of the obsidian. A quick note here, if you're trying to get honey blocks, then you can shimmer that lava once again to get honey. Now put that obsidian you got through an extractinator. Extractinators drop from mimics in the underground. Now you'll have sand. This is the most reliable method to get a lot since shimmering ale was removed and shimmering potions is much less efficient. While you're underground farming mimics, you'll find these new heart slime enemies that drop life crystals. You'll need 200 health to fight Eye of Cthulhu later, so try to get up to at least there. The next part is optional, but it's to fight King Slime. The problem is, to fight King Slime, it's completely luck based for a slime rain to spawn, and there's no way to spawn him manually until after you defeat Eye of Cthulhu. The requirements for a slime rain to spawn are only 140 health and 8 defense. If you get a slime rain, you were lucky, but King Slime doesn't really drop anything necessary for progression, so we'll move past this. Next is Eye of Cthulhu. The only way to spawn Eye of Cthulhu is the exact same. It's for it to spawn naturally. On the Skyblock seed, the spawn chance was lowered from a 33% chance every night to a 10% chance. But before that 10% chance can even happen, you'll have to complete a few things. You'll need at least 200 health, 10 defense, and 4 town NPCs. A common problem that will prevent the eye from spawning after reaching these is you must be in the surface layer at night, otherwise it just won't spawn. Now you sadly just have to wait. Once you defeat Eye of Cthulhu, you'll get an altar for your world evil as well as seeds for it. First, make sure you place that altar somewhere permanent. You won't be able to easily move it later. Also, make sure to not break it once you get to Hardmode. I'll mention how to get Hardmode ores at the end of the video. Now, you can plant these corruption seeds on dirt and get your world corruption. They don't seem to be able to spread to stone on this seed until Hardmode. Now we can get an ice biome pretty easily. Just go to your demolitionist NPC at night and buy freeze bombs. Then throw them into water to get ice, and now you can shimmer this ice to get snow. It takes 1500 snow or ice blocks to make a biome. The next boss we have to fight is either Brain of Cthulhu or Eater of Worlds. For either one, it's very simple. Rather than breaking orbs like usual, instead you'll need to craft the spawn item yourself with the altar drawn by the eye. I'll put this crafting recipe on screen. The powder you need is sold by the Dryad during a blood moon, so that's another rare event you'll need to wait for. The other item is simply dropped by enemies in the biome. Now, just craft the summoning item at your altar and fight the boss. If you have a corruption world, Eater of Worlds will not be able to fight you in the sky. Instead, I recommend fighting it underground. The first time you defeat it, it will drop a ton of dungeon walls and blocks. These are very important, so make sure not to lose them. If you put them down in the wrong place, you will be able to move them later with the hellstone pickaxe. You also will not be able to get more of these by refighting the boss. Now, upgrade your gear to Crimson or Corruption. The next step is to fight Skeletron, which is the most finicky boss to spawn in Skyblock other than Lunatic Cultists. You want to first place some bricks in the surface layer of your world near the edges, but make sure it isn't high in the sky. I recommend level 10 to 30. Now make sure you build a large platform of the dungeon bricks, then leave and wait. Come back the next day and the old man should have spawned. If he didn't, you sadly just need to make a new platform somewhere else and keep repeating this until he eventually spawns. Now, fight Skeletron and it will drop a Hellforge the first time you defeat him. Once you defeat Skeletron, you can also make an artificial dungeon to fight dungeon enemies. But the more important change that happens after defeating Skeletron is there will be a new enemy called Hell Spawns that start spawning in the underworld. These Hell Slimes are a version of Lava Slimes, with the main difference being they drop Hellstone ore when killed. Now, you can farm a bunch of Hellstone and get Obsidian the way I mentioned earlier to make Hellstone bars and upgrade your gear. You can use these to make a Hellstone pickaxe and ham axe to break any misplaced dungeon blocks or walls. Make sure not to break the ones where the old man spawned though. If you do, then Lunatic Cultist becomes impossible to spawn later on. Now, if you want, you can go farm items in your dungeon. If you don't want to, then start gearing up for Wall of Flesh. I recommend getting the Goblin Tinkerer before this, which is the same as normal. Kill a Goblin Scout in the outskirts of your world, then find the Goblin Tinkerer underground. If you're going with Ranger class and need the Arms Dealer, all you have to do is fish in the jungle biome until you get a boomstick, keep it in your inventory, and the Arms Dealer will be able to move in. If you want the Angler for fishing quest items, all you have to do is put a layer of sand on the edge of your world and he will quickly spawn. If you want gems, you can just place granite blocks around your underground farm and granite golems will start spawning. These rarely drop geodes, which can be thrown and will drop gems. You can also just make a town underground and gem critters will spawn, which can be shimmered into gems. If you have any other questions about the new Skyblock update, first check if I've already made a video on it, but then feel free to comment below. Now, it's time to get to hard mode. To fight Wall of Flesh, it's the same as always. Get a guide voodoo doll from voodoo demons in the underworld, make an arena, then throw it in the lava. The only difference here is there is more space for an arena and you'll have to bring your own lava. Now, take down Wall of Flesh. For me, it was a lot easier than usual without the buildings and lava as obstacles. One more tip for hard mode is to get the hard mode ores, go underground to fight these new slimes that contain random hard mode ores. This will take a ton of time to farm a lot of ores since these new slimes are lava proof and jump around. You can also just fish for hard mode ores like always. Just make sure not to break your altar with your new pawn hammer. Thanks for watching. These videos take a ton of time to make, so if you want to support me, like the video, subscribe, and share with your friends. I have a bunch of other videos about the new Skyblock seeds and Terraria in general, so if you need some tutorials, I have them on my channel. If you have any questions about the new Skyblock seed, feel free to comment down below. If you want more videos like this, the link on the bottom left is a starting guide. The bottom right is a playlist of tutorials. The top left is what YouTube thinks you want to watch next. The top right's a subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more.